Okay, we're going to talk a little bit on maintenance and oils, basically. You got two hydraulic filters here and a PTO filter there. And of course, your normal air filters and stuff. Now you need to look in your book because like the hydraulics, of course I use hydraulic oil, but then you've got like final drives use gear lube, and they have changed them over the years. So you need to look in your operator's manual and see what you do need to use in them. And then as far as lubrication, you do have charts on both sides, and I think on the back there's one, but anyway, it tells you the intervals that they're supposed to be greased. And as far as any other maintenance, checking your gearboxes, and you've got a gearbox here for the lower unload. You want to pull the plug every year on that and check, see if that oil is milky. If it is, you need to get it changed because they tend to get a lot of moisture in them gearboxes. And then there's a gearbox up on the lap in a compartment over on the front on the other side. Make sure you get that dipstick pulled out and check that gearbox. That's the one that drives the feeder, and pretty much everything on the right side. And then of course your transmission and final drives, and that's pretty much on your maintenance other than your air filters and cab filter.
Okay, we're going to start out on this one. We're going to look at our wheels. So big thing here is, depending on which machine you're running, no matter what machine we're running, I should say, we got to keep making sure our bolts are all in there good. Look at your final drives here. It gives you the torque spec for machines. As we've progressed through different machines, there's been different torques. One main thing we don't want to do is put any lubrication on these threads. So blow them out with air, keep them clean, get them clean. Do not put brake cleaner, lubricant, or nothing on the threads of these bolts, or even the studs and nuts that you got on certain machines. If we're running into trouble and we're seeing that these are breaking certain areas, we know there's an issue someplace. There's a good chance you're gonna have a cracked rim. This one just doesn't have the outside dual on it, but when you get all these on there, you can see a lot of times if we have a hairline crack, you can usually see it start forming. If we don't get those addressed early enough, we run into wheel trouble, braking stuff, this wheel comes off, goes up, we could have a lot of trouble. So very important, checking your wheel bolts, making sure they're properly torqued, and keeping an eye on those rims for cracks. So